Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Yes, I'm in the bedroom again today. More precautionary was having a chat to the workmen next door. They've had the jackhammer going, they're about to get the grinder going again, and then the jackhammer again, and so it's just easier to disappear up to the other end of the house. So thank you for joining me. Absolute stonker of a stinking hot day. Massive bushfires in Victoria at the moment. There are evacuation orders in play for several small towns. The Victorian Rural Fire Service has requested the New South Wales Fire Service send their Marie Bashir Superjet down to Victoria, which went overnight. It's sort of the one that does the big scoop up, and then one of these big aeroplanes that scoops up the water and can dump vast amounts. So much more effective than the helicopters that get used a lot. Okay, in other news, Marjorie Taylor Greene was ordered, the Supreme Court refused to hear the case, and she's ordered to pay the 100,000 fine that she owes in regards to not wearing her mask to the Congress during COVID. And I'm suspecting she has to pay a fair, probably more than that, in legal fees as well, to both her lawyer and to the other side's lawyer, which I suspect is what happens in the US, because that's what happens in Australia. If you bring a case and you lose it, you have to pay both sides legal fees. Gosh, I hope that's the case anyhow. So I want to have a quick look. Last weekend, Elon Musk made a surprise visit to Palm Beach. Interesting that he tried to prevent Jet Tracker tracking his private jet, but apparently it's all back up and running. Was he talking to Donald about giving him a loan, or was he sussing out the purchase of Mar-a-Largo? Let's have a look. So let's have a look. I'll ask both questions. They can say no to either. He may have just been there seeing the sights and enjoying some sand and a margarita, but let's have a look. Elon Musk. Elon Musk, interesting character. Elon Musk. Let's have a look. Quite interesting. Cash Peters did a reading the other day on Elon Musk and basically got that he's full of ideas and he'll literally just knee-jerk ahead with these ideas without actually going through the process of working out how to do them and whether they'll work. It's just basically, I've got this idea, make it happen type thing, which is really quite interesting. So pop over to Cash Peters and have a look at that video. But let's have a look. Was Elon Musk in Florida last weekend to discuss lending or giving Donald some money? You want to stop there? Okay. For those that ask, yes, I just get a feeling that I have to pause. Well, the Emperor, how Elon sees himself, how Donald sees himself, literally the Emperor, my way or the highway, dictating, quite really toxic, aggressive energy, I am the king type energy. I am the king, I am the emperor. Challenged by, second major arcana, secret discussions going on behind the scenes. Interesting challenge card there. Foundation of this reading is the Two of Swords, literally sitting in front of the swamp. Oh, I'm using my Golden Universal Tarot for those that like to follow the decks. And making a decision, a need to make a decision, a difficult decision. Take the blindfold off in sitting in front of this swamp. Now, I don't know that anybody would lend Trump money because the chances of it getting paid back are literally zero. But is he going to give Trump money? So it was, I'd say it was discussed and a decision needed to be made because in the past, Trump is looking for money, basically. He's on a tightrope. about trying to balance on one leg because he does not have the money to pay these fines. Now, I think literally he's got just over 2 weeks to either appeal or pay it up. So, and I really don't think, for those that don't understand what an appeal is literally you appeal the decision of the judge based on a potential technical issue in the decision. You're not actually appealing whether you're guilty or not. You're just appealing as to whether the trial was done by the book, done by the rules. So the only chance that Trump would have an appeal is to say that his representation was poor, ergo hubba. So therefore, he could perhaps get a mistrial based on that. It's nothing to do with the evidence that's brought forward. It's to do with the procedure of the ruling. So he's in a pickle. Something really unexpected out of left field coming forward, an offer that is really unexpected. This is why I'm wondering whether Elon may have been sussing out Mar-a-Largo. The immediate future, downfall. Absolute, no, flat on his back, the sword stabbed through. The question for this one is, was Elon going to give Trump the money? And I think that's a big no. No. Externally, we have the prosecutor here, Fane Willis, making her declaration. Internally, it's temperance, but so it does have a meaning, but internally this is sort of juggling from cup to cup, trying to come up with a solution internally. I think Elon's made an offer that's very unpalatable. Hopes and fears, an emotional cleansing, an emotional overwhelming. Again, it's partnerships and offer that will allow a new start. Here we have the smug merchant, again, emotional. Is it Elon or is it Trump? Let's see where it goes. I suspect if they came to an agreement and Elon was going to give Trump the money, he would have. It would be done and dusted already. But we've got the smug merchant here in regards to this unexpected offer. The home front offering money for skilled work going on behind the scenes. A money trail. Disappointment in the lost disappointment. Mar-a-Largo in the background there. I'm really wondering whether Elon said, yeah, give me Mar-a-Largo and I'll give you the money, which would put the value of Mar-a-Largo at perhaps $500 million, which is way overvalued. May even be more than Mar-a-Largo. But lost disappointment. The DOJ, the IRS stepping in. We've got the offer of money here. We've got an offer of an agreement here. We've got my Russia. Come on, guys. Pick in. Saudi, Russia, China, you name it. Those sorts of energies. Secrets coming to the surface and being revealed. The infighting that'll end up going on and walking away. We've got restriction here of Trump org, trying to contracts and agreements with contracts and agreements in the past. Oh, just got a hit on that. Okay, we'll have a look. The hit I just got, thank you guys, if you hear them, let me know, was that, well, I was wondering at that sort of Russia card there, Russia Mafia. I think the Russian Mafia are claiming that they have, what I got was the Russian Mafia were claiming that they had first dibs on Mar-a-Largo, so therefore Elon's going to walk away. Let's have a look at that. Can it get any more convoluted? Um, does the Russian Is the Russian mafia or the Russian banks or any of that sort of does something to do with the Russians claiming first dibs on Mar-a-Largo? Something to do with the Russians claiming first dibs. You want it round that way. Thank you. Claiming first dibs on Mar-a-Largo. Come on down. A contract agreement that was made. I'm going to say big fat yes. Do I need to go further? Yes. Yes. Money that was offered? Yes, yes, yes. We've got something that's not yet revealed in the past that went on. This is also the negotiator, the diplomat, cups as well. The truth moving forward, the whistleblower coming out about Mar-a-Lago and the giving and receiving of money. This in the same position as that last pull. Emotional overwhelming and emotional cleansing and a new start, secrets coming forward. Foolish behaviour in the past, literally stepping off the cliff, going to have to defend himself and significant ending. Can I say yes? You've got the Wheel of Fortune here, the circle turning, the justice system, the tower moment coming very quickly for Trump org. Apparently he's trying to negotiate with Letitia James to reduce the fine. I hope she told him to F off. Trying to renegotiate, finding himself penniless and out in the cold, restriction, and then something from left field coming forward, information that's going to bring about a significant ending due to poor decisions, contracts, those that were poor decisions, a sort of truth. And you know what I actually just got? This is going to sound rude. Man, am I going down a rabbit hole conspiracy theory? I just got that that the Russians have first dib on it, and then it's going to get seized by the IRS, the government. Oh, this is just really, man, this is rabbit hole stuff, and I don't like rabbit hole stuff. Show me the future of Mar-a-Lago. So I've got Elon, when he found out that what was really going on, he walked away. Just went, oh, not that stupid. Let's have a look. Show me the future of Mar-a-Lago, the property, Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lago. I think it's supposed to be softer. It's just the way I say it. I do apologise. Don't shoot the messenger. Show me the future of the property, Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lago. Show me the future of Mar-a-Lago. What's in store for the actual property? The resort, the house, you name it. What is the future for Mar-a-Lago? Oh, the signifier, man. Pain to the devil, pain to this Russian money. Oh, yeah, oh, yick. The magician, thinking that they can pull a rabbit out of a hat. It's manipulation, it's manifestation. But yeah, lies, deceit, betrayal, stealing. In the past, naivety, the gift given in the past. Do not cross the Russian mafia. Now I've read on that last week before, I can't remember, about how Donny threw the Italian mafia under the bus and brought the Russian mafia in New York. Boy, is that backfiring badly for him. Now, it may not be anything written. It may simply be a verbal agreement of the gift of Mar-a-Largo. Here we have the self-sabotage, the abuse of power, the win at any cost, the deceit, the lies, the stealing. The future of Mar-a-Largo. Oops. Not good. Something completely out of left field coming forward. So this is the immediate future. Something out of left field coming forward about the money that changed hands, same place as before. Information about the money coming forward in the hopes and fears, restriction. I'm asking about Mar-a-Largo, the property. Going to find itself caveat perhaps seized by the IRS or Letitia James or the Russians. Information being brought forward that's going to be a harsh truth. And here we have Homeland Security and a prosecution ruling, Letitia James, and an ending, female prosecutor ending, and then we have again the emotional overwhelming. The loss of Mar-a-Largo is the one that's really going to hit Trump badly. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to ask one last question. Sorry about the long videos today. Was Mar-a-Largo promised to the Russians? And if so, because we were talking yesterday about, gosh, how many billion was it? 200 or 300 billion worth of Russian assets that have been seized that are going, and I got that it's going to be used to rebuild Ukraine. Mar-a-Largo was promised to the Russians. Oh, I wouldn't want to be Donny shoes. I really wouldn't want to be in Donny shoes. You might find that they are made of cement, 50 kilometres off the coast. Entertainment only. Let's have a look. If Mar-a-Largo was promised to the Russians, is it going to become a seized asset? Let's have a look. Right, we have, there's Mar-a-Largo in the background, a burden, a unwieldy, difficult burden, information about this coming forward, convoluted, unsustainable. We've got here money insecure, challenged by the money insecurity, trying to hold on to his money while facing impoverishment, but also money secrets trying to be hidden. We have here, it's usually my voter card, it's my democracy card, but I'm really getting the ending of the family cycle. This is interesting. Okay. In the past, disappointment with what's on offer. A lot of emotional here. Yeah, the plan was, looking overseas I'm so drawn to those crossed in the foreground. To me, it really looks like, every time I glance at it, I know it's not, but it looks like the poison symbol on a jar. So I'm really feeling that the plan from bringing the ship in from overseas was really a poison chalice. Truth moving forward, something unexpected out of left field being presented. Doubt, lies, deceit, betrayal, sabotage. The sacrifice being made. The feathering of the nest with the money that was offered. That's just gone, hasn't got it anymore. Volatile information coming forward. May even be the Saudis. I'm feeling a pull to Russian mafia, but there may be some. Maybe he sold it twice. Once to the Russia, promised it twice, once to the Russians and once to the Saudis, because I don't think it's going to be there for them to draw upon. The manipulation and the lying and the sort of truth piercing through the crown and full illumination. Oh, on the bottom, the devil again, Letitia James, something not yet been revealed, restriction and strength. So I'm going to say yes. I am going to, it's not going to be straightforward. It's not like they're going to, and I'm wondering whether Mar-a-Largo got promised twice, or there is two lots of contracts or two lots of, gosh, don't go down those rabbit holes, two lots of sales deeds or something. One to the Russian Mafia and one to the Saudis. Oh boy, it's going to be a tangled mess to unwrap. Okay, but either way, he's going to lose Mar-a-Lago. And I do think that the government, well, the government always has first dibs. The tax office. So I think it goes the mortgage holders. So it depends whether they got a legitimate mortgage or not over the property. Mortgage holders, IRS, government, like your municipal or council rates, etc. Fine, government fines, all that sort of stuff goes next. And then if you're lucky, you get anything left over. Yes, it's such a pickle. Yeah, no wonder he's so desperate. Okay, love to you all. Let's see how it plays. Catch you later.